Hey guys, I'm back here again. I have a fault code on this 2015 Ford Focus P0300 and P0301, P0304 for ignition coils, misfiring, and so on. So I'm gonna show you guys how to replace the ignition coils. So first of all, what you guys need, let me show you the tools that you guys need. You need a ratchet, or if you have money, then you can buy impact if you want to. You also need and I'm gonna also replace the spark plugs. So you need a 16.58 socket for spark plugs removal. You guys need you need a ratchet. You need a extension. You need an extension like this. And then so that's 8mm for ignition coils. So first of all, we are going to disconnect those connectors from the ignition coils, like that, and then you're gonna go ahead and remove that. So we got the ignition coils out. You put here's the bolts. We are going to reuse the bolts. So we are removing the ignition coils like that. This one is bad. We have oil inside the housing, which is not good. Let's see, this one is good. This one. So we have oil inside the number 2 and 3 housing. That doesn't look good. That means the valve covers need to be replaced. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the spark plugs and ignition coil, and then later on we're gonna replace the valves cover, right? So suppose this. Now we're gonna remove the spark plugs. We got the spark plugs out. Get the spark plugs out.
And I know all that they say, Bissacro, nearly Sansa come from here.
Out.
See, no, I did see her.
See?
Oh, did you say one? You know that you say,
yeah.
P. No, I did say Gome. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Oh, yeah.
So got that. So at this point, you guys can see this is bad. We need oil is going through the spark plugs housing, and the valve cover needs to be replaced. So The customer still want to use the vehicle. At this point, we are going to put everything back together, put the new spark plugs and new coils at the meantime for short-term use, and then we get the spark plugs and other stuff replaced later. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see. This one. So, hey, stop. Put it back. Alright, so we got a new spark plugs. So guys, just in case you guys see some things like this, oil, that means that the valve cover is cracked and you're getting oil inside the spark plugs housing. So the best thing to do is either you replace the the valve cover immediately, or you go ahead and put a new spark plugs and new ignition coils for a short period of time, and then get the spark and then get the valve cover replaced later. So at this point, we are going to go ahead and put the new spark plugs, because the customer, this is the only vehicle that the customer has, and we are going to, put a new spark plugs and new ignition coils in. Then so let's go ahead and got that torque. You gotta install the new spark plugs. Just go ahead and install the new spark plugs. We got a new spark plugs here.
I'm going well.
Yeah. Alright, so we got a new.
I'm trying to go
So,
I'm not going to
this house supposed to be. Alright. So we do have our ignition coils bolts right there. Let's secure them in.
Daddy?
Yeah. Let's get our 8mm socket. So, got my 8mm socket somewhere. So that's 9. Got it. That's a 8mm socket. And I go ahead and secure that in. Secure all the connectors back in. That's number 1. We have the number 2 and number 3, and we got a number 4. So all secure in place. Alright guys, as you guys saw, right? So we were in process replacing the ignition coils and then with the spark plugs, and we came to find out that we have oil going into number 2 and 3 spark plugs housing. So basically the valve cover is cracked inside, and then it will be that needs to be replaced. So at this time around, the customer is going to be using the vehicle for a short period of time, and then later on we'll then replace the valve cover. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next. Okay, bye.